Dr. Balamuralikrishna, at some stages in your career as a musician, you have been known to cross swords with the traditionalists about certain aspects of what is and what is not acceptable in Carnatic music and the question of creating new compositions, new ragas. Tell us more about your thoughts on this matter.
Well, Mrs. Malini, I have come across so many arts and criticisms in my musical life. That's because I always wanted to do something new instead of just repeating like a gramophone record. And therefore, it is natural that whatever there is something new is introduced, it's bound to be criticized.
All of us here recall that there were some episodes like that where, you had a difference of opinion on creation of ragas. Creation. Others had different opinions. Could you tell us more details of how that came about and what your point of view was?
Mainly there are two aspects, in this criticism. There was a lot of criticism of my rendering my own compositions. And there some sort of tradition was established that one should not sing his own compositions. I don't know where from it started and when it started. I don't find any reason and logic for that because all great Gaikaras who were composers, both lyrics and music, they sang only their own compositions. They never sang another composition. We never heard that Tyagaraja sang somebody's compositions. He sang his own compositions. If we don't sing our own compositions, who will sing? And unless we sing our own compositions, how others will know exactly how we sing? Therefore, absolutely I thought it was meaningless. But I never cared for that and I started singing. But there was criticism that I was singing more of my own songs and neglecting other songs. I never did it. After some time, in fact, I used to sing my own compositions only on the requests, choices of the listeners. Otherwise, I never sang. And then another thing about raga creations. In fact, I have created some ragas. It's not that I wanted to create. It so happened. Some thoughts came into my mind and then I have realized it's something new I have created. And it so happened once I read in some book that there should be minimum 5 notes to establish the raga swarupa. I also found there are ragas not less than 5 notes, never. Then one day I started humming. Nisaga nisa pa nisa nisaga pa ni parisaga sa nisa ni like that I was humming. Then I found there were only 4 notes. Sa ga pa ni sa ni pa ga sa. Only 4 notes. It's good. It gives a complete raga swarupa just like any raga like Shankarabharanam or Todi.
Has its individual picture.
It's a picture. It has its own picture. It has its own a raga swarupa, and it's very nice to hear and very nice. So then I thought because it's a new raga for the first time, it's a creation of my own, and I composed a song on my Guruji. Mahaniya Madhura Murthy Kamaniya Gana Murthy Mahaniya Madhura Murthy Sahana Sausilyadi Sadgunopeta Satkirti Mahati Mandra Sugatre Mampahi Guru Murthy Mahaniya. It's good. Then I remembered Goddess Saraswati playing Veena, which has only 4 strings. So why not 4 notes for the music? In fact, Vedas also have only 4 notes. Later on it came to 5. Originally Vedas have 3, then 4, then 5. And then therefore, I called this raga as Mahati. Mahati is the Veena played by Saraswati. So I called this raga as Mahati. Then I started, so many ragas similarly with 4 notes like Sumukham. Nizani Niza mani, niza ni mare. Mahaniya, mahaniya. సకల విఘ్ననాశగుడై సదా మురళీగాన సుమగుడవై జయద బిరుదర సాని సరి సరి రిమరి సమాని సని రిమరి రిజ సరి సరి మరి మాని నిజ సని రే సని సరి రిమరి సరి నిరి సని మరి మాని సరి మరి సని సని మరి రిమరి రిజని మగనీయ నమస్సులివే I call this as Sumukham. Then there is another beautiful song with 4 notes raga, that is Lavangi. Very powerful raga. Sari Mada Omkarakarini Madhankaravarini Avatumam Omkarakarini Hunkaramatra Shatrudamani Hrinkara-rupini Rudrani. This is on Kali. Murali Sudhalahari Vihari Puraripu Premita Tripura Sundari Karunarasa Bharita Lalita Lavangi.
This is All India Radio.
Varada
Recording.
Abhayada Sakala Shubhangi Omkarakarini. Very powerful raga. This has got very effect on the body and its functioning.